Today we're going to be making a chili, and this is a low-cost chili, very easy to make and very quick to prepare. The first ingredients we're going to be using, we're going to use 1 pound of hamburger meat. We're going to be using half of a pound of the smoked sausage. This comes in 14-ounce packages. I'm just using half of it. We'll be using 1 cup of seasoning blend. This has your onions and bell peppers and green peppers in it. And we'll be using 1 tablespoon of chili powder, a half a tablespoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll be adding to it 3 cans of chili beans and 1 can. The first step we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the hamburger meat browned and scrambled up. I'm going to slice the sausage and I'm going to cut it into little halves, and I'll lightly brown it before I add it to the mixture. So let me go ahead and get started browning our ground beef. While you're browning your hamburger meat, you want to break it into as many small pieces as you possibly can to give it more texture in the chili. Just get it browned real good, and after it's browned, drain all the grease off of it. Okay, looks like the ground beef hamburger meat is done. I'm going to keep breaking it up just a little bit more, and then I'll get all the grease drained off of it and we'll move on to the next step. Looking real good. Okay, the hamburger meat's ready to add to the pot. Next step, I'm going to go ahead and get the sausage diced up, get it cut up and ready to go, and I can lightly brown it in this same pan. Okay, when you buy your sausage, I like to buy the Acreage brand, the smoked sausage, and it's very important to get the sausage that is skinless. This way, once you cut it up and put it in your chili, you won't have all them extra skins floating around in it. This makes a very good chili to add this to it. What I usually do is cut it in half. And then I like to cut it in lengths about that size right there. Not too big, not too little. It makes perfect size to go in the chili and give it some good thick texture to it. Okay, let me brown it just a little bit and then I'll add it to my pot. Okay, when you're browning your sausage, it's very important that you just barely get it brown. You do not want to leave it in here too long because it will turn, it'll burn on you and turn black. You don't want that to happen. Just lightly brown it, keep it turned over regular, and don't take but just about 2 or 3 minutes is all it takes to get this done. When we make this chili, the amount we're making is just for me and my wife, and we'll end up having chili for supper tonight. If we have some company that comes over, we'll have enough to serve them some. And if not, we'll use some freezer bowls and we will freeze about 2 bowls of chili and come back in about a week's time, take it out of the freezer, and have a good meal again without having to do any cooking, just heat it up. Okay, we'll add the sausage to the pot. Okay, now we're going to start adding all of our ingredients to the pot. Add the beans to it. You can use regular pinto beans, or you can use the chili flavored beans. I prefer the chili flavored beans. They seem to add a little more spice to the soup and the chili and make it taste better. Just go ahead and put all the beans in. Then we're going to put in the tomatoes. Okay, stir it up a little bit. I've got a pitcher here with some water in it. I've got 4 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and add it to it. You want to just cover the beans by maybe 1/2 of an inch. Just what you want to do. There we go. 4 cups is about the right amount for this many beans and this much hamburger meat. Okay, next thing I'm going to start adding my chili powder to it. There's all the chili powder and the cumin, the black pepper. I'm just going to continue to stir it to mix it up a little bit. There's all the salt. Now on your peppers and your onions and your seasoning mix, what I like to do is I like to put about 1/2 of it in there now. And I'm going to save about 1/2 of it after it cooks. We're going to cook this on a medium heat for about 30 minutes, and that's 30 minutes after it comes to a boil. And after it cooks for about 30 minutes, I'm going to add the rest of these peppers to it and let it cook for maybe about 5 minutes then. The peppers and onions will change colors while it's cooking right now, but if you add these at the end, you'll still have some color in your chili. Okay, let me get this on the eye and bring it to a boil. Okay, I've got the chili on the eye and it's just now starting to heat up. Just look at all that wonderful color in there. This is going to make some of the best chili that you've ever ate. We really enjoy it. Like I said, it don't cost a lot to make it. It's easy to make. The hardest part is clean up all your pans when you get through. Okay, but we'll let this come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, I'm going to put a lid on it and let it simmer for 30 minutes on a lower heat. Okay, the chili is just coming to a boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the heat to a lower heat. I'm going to cover it with the lid. And I'm going to let it continue to cook for 30 minutes. And during the last 5 minutes, I'm going to add those other peppers to it and onions to it. I've been making chili like this for probably a little over 30 years. A long time ago, I was watching an elderly man on TV that did a lot of cooking. His name was Justin Wilson. And one day he was cooking some homemade chili. And I really liked the way it looked, so I tried making it just like he did. It turned out pretty good, but over the years I've made a few changes to my chili, and I've modified it to suit my taste, and the way I make it turns out good. This particular recipe is cheap and easy to make. I have another way of making it that takes a little longer to make and costs a lot more money, but one day I'll make a video on that. Right now I'm just learning how to make videos for YouTube, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy this video. I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, it's been boiling for 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these peppers and onions to it. Give it a quick stir, and I'll let these cook for about 5 more minutes. Oh, it really does smell good. Can't wait to get a bowl of this in a few minutes. Okay, the chili is done. I'm going to go ahead and get me a bowl of it right now. There's several different ways you can serve this. What I prefer, I put me some corn chips in the bottom of the bowl. Get me a nice scoop of chili. Might go ahead and get a scoop and a half. I like a little chili. I'm going to add some sour cream to the top of it. Good scoop of sour cream, and I love to sprinkle some sharp cheddar cheese right on top of it, just like that. That really makes a good meal. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching my video, and if you will, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, the chili is finished and ready to eat. It sure looks good and smells great. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel.